Mr. Danny Parkerson,
Present.
Mrs. Megan Moore,
Present.
Mr. Eric Irvin, Mr. Alan Hayes,
Present.
Chairman Sean Tubbs.
Present. We didn't have anyone to sign up for public comment, so the first order of business are the consent items, and they are as follows. Item A is the adoption of the agenda. Item B, approval of minutes from the October the 9th, 2025 regular monthly meeting. Item C is to consider and act on 2024 local education compliance report. Item D, consider and act on 142 budget amendments, CTE Perkins. Item E, consider and act on textbook adoption. Item F, consider and act on DeKalb Middle attending beta convention November 23rd through the 25th. Item G is to consider and act on 141 budget amendments. Item H, consider and act on DeKalb West School Junior Pro to use the DeKalb West School gym. And item I is to consider and act on U.S. Education Technology Purchasing Alliance. Are there any of these items that anyone wishes to have further discussion, or any item that anyone wishes to have pulled? If not, do I have a motion that we approve the consent items?
I'll make a motion, we approve.
I have a motion made by Mr. Hayes. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second by Ms. Megan. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Anyone opposed? And that motion carries. Item 2 is to consider and act on approval of the Student Data Privacy Consortium.
I discussed this earlier in the workshop. So the state had passed a law requiring that the districts create or house a place to protect student data privacy. And with this agreement with the company that is before you through TITA, it would do this for us for a small fee of $550 per year. It protects us as a district and provides someone who would watch over our data and plus the contracts that we made with vendors on our electronic devices.
Do I have a motion that we approve?
Make a motion, we approve.
I have a motion by Mr. Miller. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Parkinson. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Item number 3 is to consider and act on approval of final school schematic design.
So this has been a long process. I think we started back in 2017 maybe. And Brian Templeton with Upland Design Group gave a updated schematic design. Brian, do you care to just tell just a little bit of what you talked about, just in a quick synopsis for our media?
Just real quick, yeah, we had made some updates based upon just recent visits and input. So we finalized that. We presented the schedule. If the board would approve the schematic design, how we would move forward in getting the project documents finished and then eventually procured.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do I have a motion we approve?
I'll make a motion, we approve.
I have a motion made by Mr. Miller. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Hayes. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? And that motion carries. Item 4 is to consider and act on setting the date for the DeKalb High School graduation for May the 22nd of 2026.
I think that's pretty self-explanatory. There's nothing I can add on that one.
That motion that we approve graduation date.
Where's that at?
As when it's still at the field.
Yeah. Have a motion.
I'll make a motion, accept it.
Motion by Mr. Bashirs. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Megan. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Item number 5 is to consider and act on issuing an RFP and RFQ for a construction manager.
As Mr. Bryan had talked to us also in the workshop, giving us pros and cons of going forward with a construction manager versus just doing the hard bid. I hope you saw what the advantages could be. And so, like, he had the schedule laid out, and we would do a committee to select this person, and then those would be open in a bid process.
Do I have a motion we approve?
I make a motion, we approve.
Motion made by Megan. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Miller. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Item 6 is the personnel report.